Hello, hello, hello. Chat, have you missed me?
3, 2, 1.
Hello. Hi. Time to get freaky. Yeah. But how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. I mean, we're going to talk a lot about what I've been doing, what I'm up to, what we're going to be doing going forward. But how are you guys? I mean, I quite literally have not heard from you for almost the period of the time that it takes to birth a child. I could have almost been a dad by now. You guys just realize how crazy that is? It's a wild thing that I can step away for 7 to 6 months and have you guys come back. Like, I remember you used to stream from college. Oh, those were the days. Oh, those were the days. Oh. I'm glad you are all here, and while I have you here, let me explain why you should watch again and what I have been up to, okay? Because frankly, 7 months is a long time, and I feel like I need to earn your trust again, because I try to be consistent and I try to have you guys be the forefront of my content, because without you guys, frankly, I don't have a job. Because if you guys aren't here, there ain't no stream. Here is why, chat, you should watch again. And what have I been up to? So, why did I stop streaming? Because if you weren't in the Discord, it might have seemed like I just streamed Ultra Kill one day and then like I disappeared. But one day I come home from work, I come into my room and I go, oh my god, I've been having so many computer issues recently. I'm going to make sure there's no problems with my computer. So, I go to push the on button. I turn it on. Flashing lights. I'm like, this can't be good. It's not displaying anything. It's not telling me why. I look it up. It's like, something's wrong with your computer. What about 6 and 7? What are we trying to get at, chat? Is there an internet joke that I don't get because I'm not chronically online? Brain rot joke. You're behind, old man. Hey! Don't you dare call me an old man! I am not Unk. I am 20 years old. I can't even drink yet. Legally. I'm a young and spry, okay? I do well amongst the youngs. My computer dies, right? It dies. I then think, oh, it's probably a motherboard problem. So I buy a new motherboard. I'll let you guys get it out. I'll let you get it out. Go ahead, just do all your hydrates. I buy a new motherboard. I get someone to come put it in for me, right? Put it in the new motherboard. Computer's still not working. It's actually the graphics, not a graphics card. What's the CPU? The CPU. So, I get a Ryzen 5, but the one I used to have was actually a Ryzen 7. So, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think it's 23. The Kobe number. Okay, now it's 24, 25. Guys, I have 1 cup of water. What do you... Kobe's number is 24? Really? Actually? I thought he took 23 because he was inspired by Michael Jordan. That's LeBron. Unk does not know ball. I am not Unk. Stop calling me Unk. I'm 20 years old. Tastes like Unk. You're kind of like Unk. B, probably Unk. Must be Unk. Little bit Unk. Surely's Unk. Imagine being 20, I'm at least 22. Unk can't bend down. Majorly Unk. Guys. Yeah, you don't... What are you gonna do? You don't want to see this tiger unleashed. Okay, I gotta get this going. Unk just pulled a muscle doing that. Hey, Mike Tyson can throw punches, and he Unk fights like an Unk for sure. Let me add him to... Come on! Give me the best one, huh? Let's tussle, huh? Yeah, whatever, man. So I had to get a new CPU, which, by the way, is worse than what I had before. Drink up, Unk. What did you? Unc remembers fighting in World War One. No, I wasn't there for World War One though. I was not. I would have stopped that. 30. Okay, I'm not 30. I'm not 30, by the way. I'm not 30. I'm a young, spry 20-year-old. Okay. So I had to basically redo my whole stream setup because of my CPU dying. Because I got a new CPU, a new motherboard, and I got a new SSD. So what turned into what could have been a 3-month process of me setting up my stream of my music, my OBS, all my alerts, all the different things actually turned into a 7th-month process because I had to do all of this preparation that I just could not in my mind get over the fact that I had to redo all of this. And not only do I have to redo all of this, you guys are going to want it to be relatively the same. Frankly, it was kind of weighing on me for a little bit because I had an increased workload from the colder season because I work at a food place that provides snacks and beverages for an Amazon. I get to be, if you were ever in school, you would have a guy come to your vending machines and put things in like products. I'm that guy, but for hundreds of people every day. So I would come home at like 5 o'clock and I wouldn't want to do it. I would say, let me relax for 2 hours and then I'll be able to go to bed. But I need to answer the question. Where did I go? Where did I go? I mean, I was alive for 7 months. Where did I go? What was I doing? You know? I mean, hell, I could have had a kid. Almost had a kid. Almost. If you followed Depop, you know that he was having a kid. True, if you go look at my Depop, you can see the evidence. You can see clear as day evidence of me having a kid. But where did I go, guys? What was I doing? Well, first off, I got that new job, which, hey, shout out that guy on the far right over there. His name was Alec. He left, he moved to a different city to become a cop, and he taught me everything that he knows about his position. I then go to work every morning at 6 a.m. I put together an order. I then take it to, see this Amazon? I take it to that Amazon. I then put it all away, and then I go home, which normally takes most of my day. And I get to be pretty much customer service 24/7. So for the first month, I was just like, let's take a little break from streaming. Let's just enjoy Christmas. And that's what I did. I enjoyed my winter because of the increased workload. I was like, hell no, I'm not going to stream. I'm going to relax a little bit. And then I decided, or more unconsciously, had started to get into other things, mainly music and baseball. Because at first I was like, well, when I come back, I want to do things other than just play games. I want to make music on stream. So during my days, I would just listen and learn to how to make music all day. I would come home and then I would sit here and I would learn how to make music, which I'm still not good at. I might do music streams in the future, but I'm only better than DJ Toenail. Baseball, huh? Yes, and here is why. Because I went to go see my friend in Illinois around in June, which my friends and I had been watching baseball for about a few months at this point, and I had just been there and I was interested, but I wasn't in. But when I went, I watched the rest of the Seattle Mariners documentary video that we had, if you're a real one, we had watched a little bit on stream. I watched the entirety of it over and over again because it is cinema. And so the Seattle Mariners have become my favorite team, and I'm currently rooting for them in the playoffs. Let's go, Cal Raleigh! Woo! my team be adding new players every week. I can't keep up. Well, that's because you're a fan of the the White Sox. And who is your best player, by the way? I'll tell you who our best players are. We got Cal Raleigh, one of the best catchers in baseball history. He's on pace to be better than Barry Bonds. Good question. We don't have one. You chose the White Sox instead of the Cubs. Like, there's just a better team in Chicago. In this time that I was watching baseball, watching music, I had also gone back in June to go see my friends. Look! Sorry. Look at all my friends right there. Look at them. And we went to Combo Breaker, which I plan on going to every year. But yeah, I went to go see my friends. They were awesome. We had a great time. I sat in a seat for 8 hours to watch a top 8, which frankly I wasn't like super invested in, but it was still a fun time because I was there with my friends. So if you are new to the stream, because I'm going to hopefully post this on YouTube. If you are new, who am I? Well, I am Little B Rice. I've recently moved to Spokane, Washington to come live with my 2 roommates, Jonah and Ken, and hopefully start a business with them. And soon, hopefully, you guys will meet Titus, which the stream has yet to meet. Because you've seen Jonah, and you've seen Ken feed me food. If you are an avid B-Rice viewer, you will know that I used to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. And I would play a combination of games that you guys, my viewers, would find interesting, with wheel spins and redemptions being a key part of my content. Now, what do I plan on doing going forward? I plan on streaming Monday, Wednesday, maybe Friday, and Saturday morning. I plan on streaming from 4 to 6:30. However, time will be dynamic because, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to get off work every day. There could be a world where I get off at 2 o'clock. I'm home at 2:30. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not streaming for 2 hours. Big Nose Rice. Hey, I don't talk about my nose. But I might get off at 4 o'clock, home by 4:30. I'll text the Discord on my way home. Hey, I'll be live in 45 minutes. And then maybe I'll be live at 5:15 or whatever it may be. It will have to be dynamic, but my goal is to not change it unless I have to. But I plan on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll get into Fridays. Fridays are going to be special case. And Saturday morning to all be separate vibes. They're going to be different things. You can pick and choose which ones you want to come to, what it fits. But I would love for you guys to come say hi. I would love, because I missed the Jean, the Jayas, the Lobotomies, the Patias, the Zacks, the Zaytovens, the Spaghettis, the chili lover of hot dogs coming to my stream. Like, that's what I missed. You guys. I don't really like playing the games on stream. I like talking to people while I play the game. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, at some point, I get a little burnt out. So I'm going to add an annual schedule. But what are my goals? I want to keep this schedule going until November. That's going to be the annual schedule. We're going to get there in a little bit. I want to listen to your input because, like I said earlier, you guys support the stream. If you guys aren't here, I'm talking to a camera by myself. Plain as day. I'm just talking to a camera. And I want to learn things about you. I think the most hype thing I can do, the thing I like about streaming, is knowing my viewers. Like, I know they're not here, but when Pip and Cat would tell me what they make every day, at the time, I suck at cooking. So I was interested, and I frankly still am, because I still am kind of bad at cooking. Now, what do I need to do still because I haven't done everything. Because admittedly, I wanted to get back to streaming, but I didn't want to do everything yet. Because I wanted to be like, all right, now I streamed. That was so fun. Let's go do the rest of the not so fun stuff, so I can enjoy this more. So I need to make the wheel spin. When I lost my computer, I lost the wheel spin. I have all of the things for it, like literally things, and all of the things that I had on the wheel written down elsewhere, just in case this would happen. But I need to make it, and I need to make it a preset. I need to have it on my computer. I need to fix the talk to me. We had a feature, a redemption, where you could have something read a TTS out for just a little bit of channel point. I need to fix that. Hopefully I'm going to get it by tomorrow, which I'm streaming tomorrow morning at noon, and I'll be announcing the game later. But hopefully I can get that done. But no promise. I want to add more music. I really like being my own DJ. I think it's the hypest part about streaming, being able to control music. I really like not having to wear headphones because, as you see, I have speakers now, which is so hype. I hated wearing headphones. It would just make my ears hot, and then I would overheat, and I would get really tired. I love having speakers. Like, I'm not fatigued at all, and I'm 40 minutes in. I want to look at more clips. Like, clips are so hype. You guys can just take pieces of the stream and send them to the Discord. Which, by the way, if you are not in the Discord, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's the other media. It's how I communicate. If I'm not live and if you miss a live stream, like, you won't know if you're in the Discord. You got one notification. I will not be joining the Discord. Who do you think you are? Huh? Please join the Discord, please. I'm telling Mom you threaten me with what? With what? With what? What are you gonna do? Huh? Huh? What's Mom gonna do? Annual schedule. I'm gonna start around the time of February 18th. And then I'm going to end around May 18th, before Labor Day, because that's when I want to go back. I want to go back to Illinois around Labor Day. But I'm going to then stop for a month. I'm going to come back in July, around July 18th, whenever Prime's stopped. I'm going to then stream for another 4 to 6 months until November, and then stop in December, stop in January, back in February. So then I can add more things, add more music, give you guys pretty much seasons. So the X's on the side, that's the months I'm not going to be streaming. If there's a plus, that's when I'm going to be streaming. Now, let's talk on a weekly basis. Now, Mondays will be wheel spin days. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, wheel spins will be off. Wheel spins will be off unless specified. Here is why. I don't want wheel spins to become all of my content. It's not sustainable as a product, because if people only do things and you see me dance like a monkey, I can only do so much so often. Now, I think it's a good thing to have, but only once a week. I can't do it every single day. So I'll give it to you on Monday. Phasmophobia. Here's why Phasmophobia isn't on a wheel spin day. Wheel spin games, I want to be able to pause and do the wheel spin. That is what I'm going to be guaranteeing you. Because, like, let's say I wanted to play a game like God of War. I don't want to just pause while I'm playing. That's not a game I can just pause at any given moment. But I can if I'm playing Stardew or Super Psycho Baseball or Cookie Click at any given moment. I can say, oh, okay, here's your wheel spin. I'll give it top priority because this is the day to do it. That is the guarantee. That's the trade-off. Wheel spins will be Monday. That will be the day that I will give it absolute priority, and I will do all of it. And so I will be able to make better content with the wheel spins. Because if it's on a day-to-day basis, then I will just have too many promises. And all of my stream will just be wheel spins, which is not what I want. Now, you may be asking, hey, wheel spins is why I'm here. What about the other days? What are you going to be doing on the other days? Well, Wednesday, I'm going to try to play some games with some friends or do some challenges, let's say. So I'm going to be playing Super Mario Bros. For the Wii and speedrunning it. I'll be playing Mario Kart for the Switch 2, maybe with Titus. Maybe I'll do a Super Mario Odyssey nipple percent speedrun. Maybe I'll do Jump King, General Quizzes, Borderlands 2. Generally good streams that I wouldn't be able to do if I had wheel spins on. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm getting? Why specifically COD Ghost? It was the one that Titus said that he wanted to play. Now, let's talk about Friday. Because I'm not going to be streaming every Friday. I won't. Fun Friday, baby. Fun Friday. Yeah! This is going to be the day where I do special events. Okay? Because my Fridays at my workplace, frankly, suck. They kind of suck. I have a lot of work that they put on my Fridays. So I don't want to stream every Friday. But admittedly, it's a great day to stream. So, let's say if I was streaming about 2 weeks ago, I would have held a Fun Friday streaming the new Mario Kart, and I would have played it on stream. So these are going to be the days where I play with friends or special events, but I want to reserve the right to not do it every week. I'm hoping to do it maybe once a month. Maybe once a month, get everyone here, see how everyone's doing, hold the event. I want Fun Friday to be an event. But every Saturday morning, I'm going to be playing games. I'm going to be relaxing a little bit. I'm going to be telling stories. So there's going to be a type of game that could be like Cluster Truck, Balatro, not for broadcast, where I'm kind of needing to be locked in a little bit, still having you guys there, still talking, still keeping up, but at certain points, I got to be locked in. And then there's going to be some times where I'm like locked in the sense where I need to pay attention to the story. I think could be pretty fun. I've never really done any Let's Plays necessarily. I've only done like attention grabbing streams and wow, big hype moments. So maybe a Saturday morning, nice, slower down. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing the new Donkey Kong. Be there in the maid outfit. I'm going to be using that because if you guys remember, I had an Amazon stream where I bought a maid outfit and then didn't do it. Tomorrow, I'll be in the maid outfit playing the new Donkey Kong. You better be there. I can't be there. Will there be a VOD? Yeah, I'll send you a VOD. Yes. And if you're in the Discord, you can see it. You can see the VOD. Hear me out. No one hear him out. No one hear him out. But right now, what are we going to do, guys? I'm going to play a Super Mario Bros. Speedrun for the Wii. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I was going to try to make a video here at the end explaining the Super Mario speedrun that I was doing, but this ended up being a not so great run. It normally takes me about 40 minutes to do it, and I did it in about an hour and 30. Yes! I was trying to de-rust, so it wasn't the greatest, but I was able to get another run. Hopefully I'm going to be able to start making that a video here soon, so please tell me if you guys would be interested in watching this. And as I said before in the video, and you've heard multiple times, please join my Discord. It's where I update you guys on everything, and I give more of a general knowledge and a consensus by a day-by-day basis. Please follow my Twitch, and even, hey, subscribe here on the YouTube, because I'm trying to upload more videos here, as I think it's a better way to show you guys what I'm doing instead of just uploading VODs every now and then. But anyways, it's been real. It's been fun. Honestly, it's been really fun. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!